Welcome back, everybody. Today's First Descendant video is going to be talking about the rare weapons in the game. These are the purple. These are very common. You can find them from the beginning of the game all the way into the end, but they can be useful at the end game as well. And these are some of the best, even better than the ultimate weapons. I did an ultimate weapons top tier list, and these data comes from all the different websites that I'll leave in the description for you to check out and test your own information with them. But today we talk about somebody who played 200 hours and has hands on, pretty much tested almost all the weapons possible. And I want to get into this. I do have a giveaway for the community as a thank you. So make sure you lock in for that so that we can get the talking on what we're feeling and what we're thinking as we go forward. We're gonna make this one short, sweet, and simple. I'm gonna break a couple of different key information down to help you guys get started and get the ball rolling. And let's get into it. All right, so first things first, the Tamer, absolute meta weapon. It is pretty much a standard and a staple for all the community without a shadow of doubt. It is hands down, easily the best LMG in the game, aka machine gun. Of course, I talked about the Enduring Legacy, which is the ultimate weapon, but not for this video because we're sticking to that. Honorable mention is the Lion of Blue Mane. That one is a good LMG, but not as good as the Tamer when it comes to these rare weapons. Okay, and when I say rare, you're talking about purple, okay, guys? Just to be clear, we want to make sure we're sticking to the game plan. Then for handguns, this is one of my favorite type of weapons, to be honest. Running around with this bad boy has been a blast, and you're probably seeing some footage of me testing that and playing with it. But this bad boy right here, Rose of Aisha, man, oh man, this thing rips. If you put on a extra mag in there, little extra bigger clip, and you just buff it up, this thing does some serious work and you'll have a really good time playing with this weapon. And I personally ran around the game doing a bunch of leveling up with this weapon because it just lets you stay mobile. For me personally, that's why I love it. It's a big part of why I'm deep into it as we go. And then now I want to talk about another quick mobile style version. Immediate execution. This is a hand cannon though, and it just hits very hard. It's super smooth. You have good mobility, and this is another one of those top tier weapons you shouldn't sleep on. And check out for yourself and see how much you like it, um, because it is really good, in my opinion. So check that out. Love it. And then we're gonna discuss the rocket launcher light, and there's two of them that we know that are very good in this game. And of course, the organ is the number one in the whole game as far as stats go, details. This right here is the best. But I do like to mention the one and the only Guardian R4 because it also is a great launcher. Okay, so one or the other, and it also depends. If you're using Glay, there's a certain play style you're gonna want. So the organ is really good for that. But there's certain characters that this will enhance and do better because of that. So keep that in mind. All right. And I want to talk about shotguns. I know this is probably not a video for shotguns, guys, because clearly you guys are all ignoring it, just like I have too. But I do want to say I have a build. It's going to be crazy. For sub conscious, all right? This is top tier. When you set it up properly, you're going to have infinite ammo and you can have fun running and gunning and playing differently than most people do. And this is something that I absolutely love. And so, and just as far as DPS goes, like I said, it's the highest one in the shotgun era. The second one would be the in the blink, which is a another good shotgun right here. Very nice as well, but it is not as strong. See, now let's get into the number one assault rifle in this game. Even better than the ultimates. Okay, ultimates are not always better as far as DPS and scenario. Sometimes ultimates are better because they have unique abilities. But when it comes to just straight up DPS, this bad boy can handle itself, and it is right there as one of the best in the game. It's called the Eternal Willpower. Right? So lock in, grab that. Should be fine. You should be fine. It's gonna be a good time, to say the least. Personally, I'm loving that one a lot. A lot. And I do want to get into the scout rifles. This is one of those weapons that you might sleep on as well. Scout rifles are super cool. I keep talking about this, but sometimes I want my mobility. I want to be able to stay active, and the rapid fire on scout rifles are so good. I think we haven't really put that through to see how great it can become. But I'm gonna make a build for you guys, and this weapon might be one of the ones I use. It's called the Age of Invention, and it does crazy damage. I like the rapid fire on it, good enough to do some work, and you can still hit long range or up close. I like to hip fire with these weapons. Is basically what I'm saying. That's my little trick, is to hip fire with them so that I can have some mobility, and not be stuck in a bad way, you know. And now I want to talk about a couple of snipers. Again, what's crazy with the data is that snipers actually two of the ultimate weapons, which is piercing light and then afterglow sword, are the two best. And then the third best, this is from the data that they put up, is belief. Belief hits very hard. It is top tier. You're able to really, really maximize your damage and go from there. That I definitely love it. And so those are pretty much the overall weapons that you're gonna want to look forward to. I promise you, you've had all of these at some point. Make sure you just put one in your storage, level it up to 40 so you can get better mastery ranking, and then come back and test them out for yourself. Upgrade them, putting on different attachments and things like that. Remember, there's certain legends that do better with certain weapons. So certain characters will buff up a specific weapon, and with the rare ones that we're talking about today, you can do anything and put them on any build. So it is very cool and very useful. And before we get into anything else, I do want to discuss the most important thing here is the community coming together. I do have a creator code and all that, but I do want to do giveaways. Two of the giveaways I'm doing right now is Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater and Assassin's Creed Shadows. And this is for the community showing love and appreciation. I hope y'all enjoy these videos. We're going to have way more stuff. I finally got to the weapons after testing and making sure we got all the information and the data. That's in the description if you need the specific details on that. Um, Also, go check if you haven't checked out the ultimate top weapons. Go look at that. I have some really cool guides for builds and so much more. Should be popping up on your screen right now. See you there. Peace.